Thanks for watching another episode of Rider Nation Station. Help us help you by subscribing on YouTube or following us on Facebook.
TV everywhere.
TV everywhere?
That's right, everywhere. You can watch TV from your tablet, your phone, your laptop, any mobile device, anywhere you want.
Laundromat?
Yes.
Grocery store?
Yes.
Park?
Yes.
What if I wanted to watch TV at home?
All your favorite networks all the time. It's TV everywhere from TSC.
It's easy as 1, 2, 3, call TSC.
I'm ready. Well, hello, everyone, and we welcome you to another Rider Nation Station sports telecast of Rough Rider football. I'm Joe Hurlbert alongside Zach Farrell. We're high atop the press box at Harmon Field, where tonight the St. Mary's Rough Riders will take on the Wapakoneta Redskins. It's a special night here at the stadium. Of course, we'll talk about it a little bit more in our pregame, but with the loss of Jersey Poff, it has affected a lot of people in not only the St. Mary's area, but the surrounding communities as well. Tonight's ball game is a pink out, and there's a lot of shirts. That was Jersey's favorite color, but we'll talk a little bit more about that as our pregame show moves forward. But, Zach, another nice night for football.
Yeah, Joe, it's just beautiful out here. You know, rivals on the field, competitors on the field, but seeing the shades of pink, you know, probably 99% of the visitor side and probably 90% of the home side, driving here into Wapak, just pink ribbons lighting the streets.
Absolutely. Well, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take a look at the St. Mary's Foundry video highlights from last week's loss to the Defiance Bulldogs. We're going to come back after that. We'll talk a little bit about the two ball clubs, and we'll have the kickoff to tonight's Western Buckeye League encounter when we come back. Right now you see on your screen the presentation of colors being presented by the American Legion in St. Mary's, and also the VFW post here in St. Mary's as well. You folks along, hope you enjoyed tonight's ball game wherever you may be. And this is the Varsity Lanes kickoff return for the Rough Riders. And this game is underway, and this is Colton Mabry. It was a short kick. Nice pass completed from Cody Wallace to Dominic Osborne. That'll be good enough. Two receivers to the top of your screen. There's a short pass out. That'll be a first down. The pass is caught by Anthony Wilder, and he's going down the sideline. He's to the 5. Touchdown for Defiance. Ziffel is going to lob one over all alone. 2-point conversion is good. Rough Rider territory. Another pass to Defiance, and it'll be taken in for a touchdown. That is Jordan Wright. Well, we're going to go on fire. You know, you told them, don't move. Pass is complete to number 87, Keaton Fishball. Clock is moving. 1st and 10 Rough Riders at their own 45-yard line. Nice pass out to Fishbach again. Wallace, quick pass out to Kevin Perry. Kevin Perry to inside the 15 will bring him down.
It's good to see Kogi get some press.
There you go. Nice run by Colton Mabry and the Rough Riders.
Defiance.
Give the ball to Colton Mabry. Touchdown.
Colton.
The extra point. Extra point. Snap is back, down, kick is up, and the kick is good. Rough Riders, big play. Brez Zeppel is going to take it into the house from 12 yards out. And in motion to the left, fake it. Ziffel pulls it down. He's got Wilder, and they complete the 2-point conversion.
Essentially stopped Defiance that they didn't really have earlier in the game.
There's a pass out to T.J. Kellemeyer, and he is quickly smothered by Noah Dixon, number 2. Give the ball to Osborne. He's got blockers out front. He cuts against the grain. He's to the 35. He's to the 40. He's to the 45. Wallace. Osborne in motion. Mabry outside to the 30, to the 25, to the 20, to the 10, 15 before he's knocked out of bounds. $25,000 on either side of the answer. Mabry inside, he dive toward the end zone, but he's going to come up short. Touchdown, Rough Riders. Turn pass. Wallace is going to throw the football out to Perry. Kevin Perry. He's got it. So the Fowler. Second one. Give the ball to Rubio. Rubio is across midfield, and he's deep into Rough Rider territory, and he's brought down at about the 31-yard line. Remaining here in the third, here comes a counter back. And here comes Perry, and he's going to be.
Our DN stepped into the neutral zone, it looks like.
Rubio up the middle. No, he doesn't. Here comes Ziffel with it. Nice stick by Luke Bournes. Defiance. This will be a big play for this Rough Rider defense. Ziffel rolls. He's going to throw it out. He's got Wilder for a touchdown. Now leads 28-15. Going for 2. There's a pass completed. Give the ball to Rubio. He's going to be stopped there by the right side of the defensive line. Defiance. 4th down and 4. Ziffel rolls, throws it out to Wilder. The pass is incomplete. Nice throw to Carter Steinberg. He breaks one tackle, and I think he's going to get out of bounds to stop the clock. Wallace in the pocket, and he breaks a tackle. He's looking for some help.
He can run it.
Yes, he can. Picks up the tap house first down and goes out of bounds. Wallace under center, 3-step drop, throw it to Noah Dixon. Noah picks up the first down, and that's what I was looking for. So they've got 2 receivers wide to the right, 1 to the left. And Cody Wallace is going to just launch one up, and he overthrows everybody as time runs off the clock. So that's the end of this ball game. The final score on the Family Audiology scoreboard, it's the Defiance Bulldogs 30 and the St. Mary's Rough Riders 15.
Thanks for watching.
Alrighty, we welcome you back to Harmon Field in Wapakoneta, Ohio. Joe Hurlbert alongside Zach Farrell for this Western Buckeye League encounter between the St. Mary's Rough Riders and the Wapakoneta Redskins. Zach, let's briefly take a look at the Wapakoneta Redskins. Travis Moyers, their head coach. They come in tonight with a 1-2 record overall, 1-1 in the Western Buckeye League. Their 2 losses came to the hands of Marion Local and the Defiance Bulldogs. Last week, they seemed to put both sides of the football together as the offense scored 45 points. The defense threw a shutout against the OG Titans. So they are 1-1 in the Western Buckeye League. They've got a lot of young people at the skilled positions. Their quarterback is a sophomore, son of head coach Travis Moyer, Caleb Moyer. He's just a 6'2 sophomore. Their running back is a senior, Jace Nouse. Grant Jolly is one wide receiver. He's a junior. Ryan Walker is a junior, and the tight end is Grant Hauser. So they've got a lot of young people on the offensive side of the football.
Yeah, and those 2 losses were very close games, just 3 points on each game. They do not play like the quarterback, Caleb Moyer, does not play like a sophomore. Plays like a senior. They're a very good team, and they just haven't played in the first 2 games. They just didn't play 4 quarters of football in each game. And last week, as you said, they put it together against OG. And I'm hoping for St. Mary's sake that they don't put it together tonight.
Absolutely.
And St. Mary's puts some better effort out there, and we have a much closer game, and hopefully St. Mary's coming up on top.
Well, talk about St. Mary's Rough Riders. Of course, it's been a long time since we've said this, that they start the season 0-3, 0-2 in the Western Buckeye League. But, when you look at the Rough Riders offensively, they are 4th in the Western Buckeye League in rushing. They're averaging 177 yards per game on the ground. I'm sure they'd like to have that up in about the 250, 275 range on an average per game. They're 8th in the Western Buckeye League in passing, which doesn't surprise anybody. They're averaging 120 yards per game. Total offense, they're 8th. They're averaging 217 yards per game. And scoring offense, they're 9th. And they're averaging about 10 points per ball game. And when we talked to Bo Fry, you heard him on the Bo Fry show earlier this evening. They're getting better, but they got a lot of work to do.
We've seen a lot of improvements, and we've talked about that during the broadcast. We're not used as St. Mary's fans, though, seeing improvement or seeing 0-3 and wondering when we're going to get our first win. We're used to reloading. So it's definitely been a change this year for the Rider fans, but I'm hopeful that St. Mary's continues to improve and we see them take the next step.
Well, you see the Wapakoneta Redskins tribute to Jersey Paul as they have the sign playing 9 to 5, love like Jersey, sing like Dolly, and hashtag live like Jersey. So quite an honor from the Wapakoneta football program. On the defensive side of the football, the Rough Riders, in my opinion, need to continue to work on containing the outside run. They've given that up a lot. It's allowed a lot of big plays. Defensively, they're 7th in the Western Buckeye League against the rush, giving up 228 yards a game. They've been scored against 7 times. Passing the football, though, they're 2nd in the Western Buckeye League in pass defense, giving up 110.3 yards per game and just 4 touchdowns. They're 5th in the league in total defense, giving up 338 yards a game. And scoring defense, they're 6th. They're giving up 28 points a game. Individually, offensively, Colton Mabry, 6th in the Western Buckeye League in rushing. He's averaging 83 yards per ball game. He's carried the ball 25 times for 249 yards on the season. And his counterpart, Dominic Osborne, is 10th in the Western Buckeye League, averaging just 50 yards per game. But here's the big thing. Colton's averaging 10 yards per carry. Dominic Osborne is 8.9 yards per carry. So when they touch the football, they're getting big chunks of yardage.
Yeah, they've been doing a much better job the past 2 weeks of putting together some nice sweeps. It just seems like we can't put 3 or 4 downs together or a whole series. We're not able to march down the field consistently. So that's something that can improve with time and with practice. And one thing that I will say is if you watch Wapak's defense against a team like Defiance, Castillo ran all over them. So if there is a bright side to tonight's game for St. Mary's, and maybe that we will be able to run a little bit better against Wapakoneta's defense.
On the defensive side of the football, the Rough Riders, Hayden Davis and Noah Dixon, are both tied for 3rd in the Western Buckeye League with 31 tackles, followed by Kevin Perry, who's 4th in the league in tackles with 30. One thing we might say that Hayden Davis is a question mark tonight because when he came out onto the field, he was in street clothes and he was limping noticeably. So we'll see if Hayden Davis will play. It's highly unlikely that he will. He may just set 1 out or 2 out to get whatever. We saw him last week at the end of the game in a boot on his right foot, so I'm not really sure what the diagnosis of that is, but I don't know if he'll play or not, but we'll keep an eye on it. Kickoff returns, though, we got some good ones. Kevin Perry, 3rd in the league, averaging 18 yards per return. On the punt returns, Carter Steinberg has 1 return for 12 yards. He is currently 6th in the Western Buckeye League as far as punt returns is concerned. Both teams are on the surface here at Harmon Field. We're going to get ready to bring you the playing of the national anthem. I think both again, I guess both teams are honoring Jersey Paul, but I think they're getting ready to play the national anthem. Oh, they're doing a moment of silence. What we're going to do is we're going to take a break. We'll come back with the kickoff right after this. Yep.
If you're looking for a reliable, trustworthy, and efficient roofing company, look no further than Grand Lake Roofing. Whether you need help on a small project or a large job, we want to take the load off your shoulders by providing our specialized services to you. Give Eric and the team at Grand Lake Roofing a call. 567-890-ROOF.
Albert Sporting Goods, outfitting your team since 1980. Our products consist of individual and team equipment for all community organizations, club teams, high school and collegiate sports. We personalize your gear with embroidery, screen printing, digitizing, and graphic design with on-site services to deliver quality uniforms, spirit wear, and fulfill every equipment need. Order online now at albertsportinggoods.com.
Hello, I'm Dr. Robert Spees. Welcome to Spees Chiropractic and Wellness Center.
As a family practice, Spees Chiropractic welcomes in patients of all ages. Whether this is your first time or you've done this before, Dr. Spees and his compassionate staff are here for you. What makes Spees Chiropractic unique is their three-tier approach. By using chiropractic care alongside massage therapy and physical therapy, all your healthcare needs will be treated compassionately and comprehensively. Spees Chiropractic. Make the right choice for your care.
Here at TLC, we expanded our business, so we wanted the security of knowing exactly where all the kids are and what's going on in each of the rooms. We chose Fowler's because we've done all our televisions with them, and they mentioned they have security systems. So we just wanted to go out and look at it, and they were very upfront, and they do excellent work from start to finish. And so we chose Fowler's TV. It's been great for us here at TLC Learning Center, and Fowler's TV would be great for anyone.
Alrighty, we welcome you back to Harmon Field in Walpock. Our game time temperature brought to you by Fowler's TV is a cool 71 degrees. Zach and I are high atop the press box here at Harmon Field on the west side of the stadium, and I don't think there's any threat of rain, although we got a nice canopy above us. But what we'll deal with is the wind, because there is a wind blowing from north to south. It could have an effect on some of the passing in tonight's ball game. This is the Varsity Lanes kickoff return, brought to you by our friends at Varsity Lanes. Kickoff by Kyle Beach travels into the end zone, so the St. Mary's Rough Riders, who won the toss, has elected to take the football to start the first quarter. You see on your screen a lot of pink balloons that were let loose by the St. Mary's student section across the way. Rough Riders will have it 1st and 10. Ball is at their own 20-yard line. Cody Wallace out. We got a man in motion. We'll give the ball to Kessler.
It's like 14.
Kessler. Jacob Kessler on the carry.
Number 14, Kessler with the carry. Definitely looked like some holes there on that left side. See 71 come right through there. Kessler just kind of maybe picked the wrong hole. Kind of ran into the defender there.
We'll give him a gain of 3 on the play. We'll call it 2nd down and 7 for the Rough Riders. Wallace turns, give the ball to Mabry. Mabry gets the corner. We got a flag. He's got the corner, and he is knocked out of bounds at the St. Mary's 42-yard line, but we have a Roots Pub penalty flag on the play.
I think it's going to be holding right here. They're going to call it, I'm not sure the number there.
And then he stepped out of bounds a little bit further back than where he was tackled.
It's like maybe on number
60.
Sort of drug him to the ground. That's one of those that gets tough because you're sort of engaged with the guy.
Yep.
And but when he starts to pull away or he's coming down, you really got to get those arms out of there, because if it looks like you're pulling them down, they're going to call it every time.
Good job by Camden Roth, number 60 on the play. Got out and led the play extremely well, but just happened to get a hand out and was tagged for the penalty.
Great job there on our Larry Schaff Auto Sales replay, guys, showing that slow motion. You can see that arm just on the outside.
So we're going to call it 2nd down and 12 for the Rough Riders. The ball is at the Rough Rider 18-yard line. Single setback behind Wallace. And we've got a Roots Pub penalty. That might...
I think it's actually going to be a timeout, Joe.
So we've got a timeout on the field with no score. Here in the early goings, we got 11:13 remaining in the first quarter on the Family Audiology scoreboard. We'll take a break. We'll come right back.
Hello, I'm Dr. Ellen Hunter, owner of Family Audiology Associates with offices in Salina and St. Mary's. I am a St. Mary's Memorial graduate and a proud supporter of our Auglaize and Mercer County community. Since 2004, my staff and I have tested and treated the hearing imbalance of many of our infants, children, adults, and elderly in our community, and we would be proud for you or your loved one to be one of our next patients. Call Family Audiology Associates today, your hometown hearing experts, and go Riders!
Alrighty, back at Harmon Field, Joe Hurlbert alongside Zach Farrell, Rider Nation Station. Glad to have you along wherever you may be watching this evening's ball game. A Western Buckeye League encounter, a big game for both teams. Rough Riders need a win on the season. Colton Mabry sweeps to the right, and he's going to be shoved out of bounds.
Number 34, Mabry with the carry for the Riders. Tackle made by number 5, Nate Metzger for the Redskins.
It was a close call on that last play, Joe, where it was one of those bang-bang when the play clock's about to run out. Coach runs down, gets a timeout just in time. Saves 5 yards from this offense. Don't mind doing that in the first half. Gets a little fishier in the second half, though. When you
Exactly. Receivers wide to the left and to the right. Wallace goes back. He's going to let one go. He airs it out. Kessler, he just overthrows him by about a yard. Not a bad pass by Wallace. He put it in the one place that only one person can catch it, and that was his receiver.
Yeah, good pass block up front. Had a nice pocket.
You'll see this on our Larry Schaff instant replay. Just about a step and a half behind it, but it was a nice pass. So Jacob Kessler will be in to do the punting for the Rough Riders. He's averaging about 34 yards per punt. 2 receivers back for Wapakoneta standing at their own 45-yard line. This one's going to turn over. And the punt is caught by Grant Jolly. So the Wapakoneta Redskins will have the ball 1st and 10. First time they'll have the football here in the football game. They're going to mark it at the Wapak 41-yard line, so we'll see how this Rough Rider defense matches up. Keep in mind the Wapakoneta Redskins have a very talented quarterback in the young sophomore, Caleb Moyer, and some young receivers, Jolly, Ryan Walker, and the tight end, Grant Hauser. Caleb Moyer sends Hauser in motion. Give the ball to Jace Nouse.
Number 21, Jace Nouse with the carry for the Redskins.
Wapakoneta's offense is going to look a lot like Defiance did last week. A lot of shotgun, a lot of just handing the ball off to that receiver and letting him try to find kind of a zone read type of run. Meaning we're not going to say run it outside or run it inside. We're going to say wherever it looks like it's empty, run there and get as many yards as you can. Also see them do a lot of motion the same way the Defiance did. The only difference is that they'll sometimes get in a wing tee and run some traditional wing tee running plays.
Moyer keeps the ball himself. He'll get it to the 50-yard line. He's going to be about a yard short, so we're going to call it 3rd down and 1 for the Wapakoneta Redskins.
Caleb Moyer is no slouch when it comes to rushing the ball either. And we saw that Salina and Defiance, when their quarterbacks ran, we didn't have an answer for him. So we'll see if Caleb Moyer tries to take advantage of that.
This is a Dr. Mike Compton Neck and Back Pain Relief Center money down for this Rough Rider defense. We'll see if they can shut the Wapakoneta Redskins down. Nouse jumps over the line, and he'll get the first down. So they'll move the chains. And the football will be in Rough Rider territory. They'll place it at the Rough Rider 48-yard line.
Yeah, St. Mary's did a pretty nice job of making a pile, but Nouse did a good job of diving over it.
Moyer gets the low snap. He rolls to his right. He's got a receiver open. That pass is complete to number 11. That's Caden Page.
Moyer had a couple options there. He had Page, and you look here on the replay, I think he had number 1, Grant Jolly, pretty open down the field too.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully the St. Mary's coaches saw that and make sure he's covered next time, because Jolly could have been dancing in the end zone.
We'll call it 2nd down and 5. The ball is on the 43. Moyer takes it off the right side of his line. He's still on the move, and he's finally brought down, but not before he reaches the 29-yard line of the Rough Riders. It'll be another 1st down for the Wapakoneta Redskins. Brought down by Noah Dixon and Jacob Kessler on the play. First and 10 Redskins at the Rough Rider 29-yard line. Moyer, lone setback is Jace Nouse to his right. Quick pass completed to Grant Jolly.
Number 2, Moyer's pass is complete to number 1, Grant Jolly for the Redskins.
Here it is on the Larry Schaff Auto Sales replay. Just a nice pitch and catch. You know, basically, Grant Jolly just took one step and stood there. Moyer hit him with it, and then it was all Grant Jolly getting what he can get.
Yeah, we saw Defiance use that play for a couple touchdowns against St. Mary's last week. Just a quick pass out there. Looked like we covered it a little bit better, though. We had some guys in the area, but nonetheless, still a big gain for Wapak.
Moyer gets the low snap, makes a move, breaks a tackle. He's inside the 20-yard line before he's brought down.
Number 2, Moyer with the carry for the Redskins.
Noah Dixon in on the play, as is Owen Ott.
Tackles made for the Riders by number 2, Dixon, and number 44, Ott. But not before a Redskins 1st down.
So the Redskins moving the football on their first possession of the game, and they're at the 17-yard line with 8 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Low snap again. Moyer picks it up, goes off the left side. Kevin Perry's there to make the stop. And I think also number 32 for the Rough Riders.
Number 7, Perry on the tackle for the Riders. 2nd and 7.
There's number 32. That is Taylor Compton.
Just a freshman, Joe.
So it'll bring up 2nd down and 7. The ball is placed at the Rough Rider 14. Now it's to the left of Moyer. He's going to pitch it out to him. He's got the corner. He's got people out blocking for him. He'll pick up the 1st down for sure, and he's going to be brought down inside the 5-yard line.
Good patient running from Nouse. Just gave time for some of those blocks to get set up. Waited for St. Mary's defenders to kind of sit back or attack, and they sat back, so he took the edge.
Number 12 for the Riders. 1st and goal for the Redskins from the 4-yard line.
1st and goal for the Wapakoneta Redskins. The ball is placed at the Rough Rider 4-yard line. See what kind of Rough Rider goal line defense we have. Moyer under center. Give the ball to number 35. And that is Reese Snarry. And he's in for the touchdown. So the Wapakoneta Redskins draw first blood as Reese Snarry scores from 4 yards out with the point after touchdown coming. Point after will be attempted by Kyle Beach. Kick is up, and the kick is good. So with 7:06, 7 minutes and 6 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. From the Family Audiology scoreboard, it's the Wapakoneta Redskins 7, the St. Mary's Rough Riders We'll be back.
St. Mary's Legion Post 323, veterans working for veterans and the future of our country. The St. Mary's Legion Post 323 also donates thousands of dollars each year to local summer programs such as Boys State, Girls State, scholarships in education, Boy Scouts, oratorical, and shooting sports. St. Mary's Legion Post 323, remembering the past, living the present, and working for the future.
Head to Varsity Lanes for the pregame or postgame party. Dinner, beverages, and bowling with the best prices in town. Varsity Lanes also specializes in birthday parties or office and corporate parties of all sizes. Varsity Lanes is the home of 2 boys and 2 girls state championship titles. Eat, drink, and bowl where the state winners are built. Proud supporters of Rough Rider Athletics, Varsity Lanes.
This Rough Rider return is being brought to you by our friends at Varsity Lanes, and Beach will kick this one out of the end zone.
Wow.
And into this band. Now, I'll tell you what, Ross Henshin and I, before the game, he was kicking field goals consistently from the 43.
Wow.
With about 10 to 15 yards to spare. So Kyle Beach, if needed, is a weapon.
Yeah.
Most definitely. He's got a leg. So the Rough Riders will have the ball, 1st and 10, their second possession of the ball game. 7:06 remaining here in the first quarter. Joe Hurlbert alongside Zach Farrell. We got a Roots Pub penalty flag. We've got procedure on the Rough Riders, so they're going to move it back 5 yards. And those kind of mistakes in game number 4 will give you gray hairs.
Yeah, watching that replay, I'm not sure who jumped exactly. Maybe we can watch it one more time here. Maybe the end.
All right, it'll be 2nd down and 15 for the Rough Riders. Man in motion is Osborne. Up the middle is Colton Mabry. We'll give him a gain of about 2 on the play. We'll call it 2nd and 13. Want to remind everybody that on Saturday, each and every Saturday, we'll have the Rough Rider highlights brought to you by our friends at the St. Mary's Foundry. Glad to have those folks along as our highlight sponsor in 2023.
Always look forward to that Saturday morning. Thankful for the Foundry sponsoring those highlights. We going to try to start showing them before the game as well.
Osborne. Nice run by Dominic. He's breaking a tackle. He's to the 40, to the 44-yard line. Nice run by the junior running back, Dominic Osborne. We'll get a look at this one on our Larry Schaff replay. That will make the St. Mary's Foundry video highlight reel, don't you think?
Absolutely. Just running through tackles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Carries another guy 5 more yards.
I like him. Good athlete. So we got some delay on the field, getting everything set. I have no clue what that means. Raise the roof. What's that? Did you know?
I think that both teams have to be given a chance to substitute.
Oh, okay.
I think St. Mary's was trying to speed it up.
Clock is running, 6 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. Colton Mabry on the pitch to the right. He'll get across midfield, or they're going to place it at midfield. They're going to place the ball right at midfield. The line judge on our side has his foot placed right on the 50-yard line. So it'll be 2nd down. We're going to call it 4 for the Rough Riders.
Clock's ticking, almost down to 5 minutes here in the first quarter.
Redskins lead on the family audiology scoreboard, 7-0. You see that on your screen.
Osborne plugging away.
And that's a tap house at the square. 1st down for the Rough Riders. Is that their first down of the game?
I think they just second.
Second. Both on this series though.
Right.
Okay.
Correct.
All right. Very good. 1st and 10. Rough Riders give the ball to Mabry. Nice stop there by the the Wapakoneta defense. Rittenhouse also plays defensive corner. He made the stop on the play. So we'll call it 2nd down and 9 for the Rough Riders. Lone setback behind Wallace is Mabry. Long count at the line of scrimmage. Mabry right side, he goes nowhere. We may give him a yard at the most, so it's going to bring up 3rd down and long for the Rough Riders. We'll see if the Rough Riders choose to go to the air.
Well, I think that St. Mary's is in probably 4-down territory, so you got really everything at your repertoire right now if you're Bo Fry. Going to look at maybe a sweep to try to pick up some yards and make it a short 4th down. Could also look at a screen pass.
Full house in the backfield for the Rough Riders. Give the ball to Kessler. He's going to the right, and he's going to be well short of the 1st down. They're going to place the ball at the Wapak 35-yard line. We'd like to thank some of our sponsors: Albert Sporting Goods, Grand Lake Roofing, Spees Chiropractic, Fowler TV, Family Audiology and Associates, American Legion Post 323, Varsity Lanes, All Glaze Equipment Rental. We also want to thank Kills RV Service Center, the VFW Post 9289. Of course, our friends at the Rider Rooters, Guarneri's Pizzeria and Pub. Just some of the fine sponsors bringing you Rough Rider football on Rider Nation Station this year. And we've got a Roots Pub penalty. It's going to be on the Rough Riders. So they're going. Oh, we got a timeout. How do you do that?
Tricking you again.
Exactly. How do you call a timeout before they move the play? Well, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to come right back with the final 3:23 of the first quarter right after this.
All Glaze Equipment Rental is your source for all your equipment needs. Whether you're a contractor or a homeowner with a project, we can help get the job done more efficiently. Check us out at 1900 Salina Road or allglazeequipmentrental.com or just call 419-394-7883. All Glaze Equipment Rental.
Are you in the need of storage space? At Spring Street Storage, we have several units to help organize your life. From 10 by 10 to 10 by 30, we have units to keep your valuables dry and clean. We offer monthly rentals and long-term discounts. Give us a call at 567-279-1536 for all your storage needs.
All righty, back at Harmon Field, the Rough Riders find themselves 4th down and 4 to go. They're going to go for it. Long count from Wallace. Give the ball to Mabry. And it's going to be a tap house at the square, 1st down. Nice run by Colton Mabry. Nice line blocking out front of him. So the Rough Riders have a fresh to set us down. We're going to let's touch base on something. Zach, you played center, and that was a concern. You know, the play clock.
Yeah.
Now, do you as a center, do you watch the play clock? Can you see the play clock?
I remember a couple times thinking to myself, do I snap the ball right here and make sure that we don't get a penalty and potentially screw up the timing and snap early, or do I hold on to the ball and just accept the penalty? I think there on 4th and 5, you accept the penalty. You don't, it's too big of a down to necessarily snap it and screw up the timing. Fortunately, they didn't have to run a play, but so I guess you kind of got to be aware of the situation and the down and distance, and what time of the set count there it is. But yeah, it's an interesting quandary.
My perspective is the center snaps early. The quarterback has a possibility of not having his hands ready, so you possibly can jam a finger or break a finger in that situation if he's not ready.
That's a tough conversation to have with that quarterback afterwards. Yeah, I think I only remember happening once or twice, but I think I was yelling, "Hey, I got to snap it! Got to snap it!" Clock's ticking, and I think we maybe called a timeout in that situation. So, fortunately, I didn't have to experience it. But
well, the Rough Riders have the football in the Kogi Plumbing and Heating red zone. Kogi Plumbing and Heating, making sure you are always in the comfort zone.
Joe, we talked a little bit. I think it should be called the pink zone tonight, maybe.
That's fair enough. Oh, you're going to have to remind me on that. So the Rough Riders are in the pink zone tonight.
Thank you, Kogies, for sponsoring us. Hope they don't mind that we maybe rename it the pink zone tonight.
Cody Wallace gets his play from head coach Bo Fry. It'll be second down. We're going to call it 6. Clock is at 1:35 here in the first quarter. Mabry off right tackle, and we'll give him a couple. So it'll bring up third down and about 3. Ball is going to be placed at the 8-yard line. Jacob Kessler checks in. Also, here comes a new running back in. I've watched him in warm-ups. I don't have a number on him, but we'll get it. Yeah, number 4 for the Rough Riders. That's Trey Moore. He'll split way out to the left.
Just a freshman.
And good defense by the Wapakoneta Redskins up front as they stop Kevin Perry. And he's going to lose a yard.
Tried a little fullback dive there maybe to the left, and there was actually a pretty nice space there. Kevin Perry ran it a little too far inside, because if you look right there in the middle of your screen, you can see 24 running right through that hole. It was a pretty big hole there.
Clock ticking. We're at 20 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Rough Riders break the huddle. Trey Moore will go wide to the left. A man in motion is Osborne. Wallace gives the pitch to Mabry. Mabry squares his shoulders. He'll get maybe to the 5-yard line.
It's going to be real close.
It's going to be real close to a first down. 5 seconds remaining. The officials stop the clock. We'll see if they're going to measure.
It's going to depend on the spot. They're saying fourth down, Joe.
So it'll be. So the Wapakoneta Redskins turn away the Rough Riders.
Can we see one more replay maybe? Yeah, let's see here where he ends up. Yeah, it's not a bad spot. His hip sort of hits the ground on the 6-yard line, and that's the ball's in his hand right there, and they've got it sort of between the 5 and 6.
Now we have a Roots Penalty Pub flag thrown down here on our side of the field, down around the 12-yard line. The officials coming over and talking to,
I think that's Travis Moyer.
Travis Moyer, head coach of the Wapakoneta Redskins. I don't know what that was all about.
It was a sideline warning.
Oh, was it?
Yep.
Okay.
A lot of his
team was out
there.
Nope, can't do that.
That's Mark Sisko talked about that last week on Rules of the Game. That's a safety thing. They want to keep a certain zone where the players are, and anytime they infringe on that, you potentially have some safety issues.
Now we got another Roots Pub flag thrown, more than one. Owen Ott's excited because I think maybe the Wapakoneta Redskins jumped.
Yeah, I could see that from up here. Watch the right guard right there, 64, just a little bit of a flinch.
So we got 4 seconds remaining. This will probably be the last play of the first quarter on the Family Audiology scoreboard. 7-0 Redskins on top. Rough Riders were just turned away from a 4th and about 4. Moyer gives the ball to, I believe, Naus. Naus gets the corner, and he gets it out past the 10, out of bounds as time runs out. So that's the end of the first quarter here at Harmon Field. With the score on the Family Audiology scoreboard, the Wapakoneta Redskins 7, the St. Mary's Rough Riders nothing. We'll be back after we hear about the Big Ralph Ryder replay, brought to you by our friends at Guarneri's Pizzeria and Pub, home of the signature Big Ralph sub. Pizza and calzone. Give them a call at 419-394-2244.
Tony Hirschfeld's the quarterback. We're underway here at Canton. Joe Harbert, Ralph Guarneri, K94 Sports. T formation in the backfield. They're going to throw it on first down. Wide open. All they got to do is get it to him. Capers got it at the 15, 10, 5, touchdown. Rough Riders on the first play from scrimmage.
Check this thing out. All righty, we welcome you back to Harmon Field. Hope you enjoyed that edition of our Big Ralph Ryder replay. Brought to you by our friends at Guarneri's Pizzeria and Pub. Again, as we get ready for second quarter action, check this T-shirt shooter out. Watch this. Boom.
Wapak Breakfast Optimist.
There, look at that. Almost up here. Well, we want to thank some of our, more of our fine sponsors, Spring Street Storage, Minster Bank, Plus One Professionals, Hewer Renovation, St. Mary's Foundry, Schaff Auto Sales, Freedom Marketing, Laura Yelton State Farm, Dave Weilbacher, Attorney at Law, Tap House at the Square, TSC, our Fellowship of Christian Athletes, of course, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, St. Mary's Eagle Lodge 767, Roots Pub. And we'll go back to action. Moyer on the carry. He gets the corner, and he's going to be brought down by Carter Steinberg, but not before he gets to about the 33-yard line. So this is a nice run by Moyer. He just tucks it under his arm, gets the corner, which the Rough Riders so far this season has been very vulnerable at.
Yeah, we've sung the praises of Owen Ott on that side, but right there he gets turned inside. Actually, that was number 33. Hunter Mabry got turned inside and nothing on the edge.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Wapakoneta Redskins. Moyer gives the ball to Jace Nouse. Nouse crosses the 40-yard line. He's brought down at about the 41-yard line. Just underway here in the second quarter. Also, we want to thank Dr. Mike Compton, Neck and Back and Pain Relief Clinic, Buffalo Wild Wings, Ryder Rooters, Guarneri's Pizzeria and Pub, as we mentioned, Kills RV Service, and of course our friends at the VFW Post 9289. Just some of the fine folks bringing you Rough Rider football on Rider Nation Station. Moyer. Nouse, and he's run out of bounds by Jacob Kessler.
Number 21, Nouse with the carry for the Redskins. Stop made by number 2, Dixon for the Riders, but not before a Redskins first down.
Noah Dixon did a good job of getting off that. Actually, wasn't him. Thought he was the one that made the tackle there.
Kessler did. Shoved him out of bounds. So it'll be 1st down and 10 for Wapak. The ball is placed at their own 43-yard line. 10:51 here in the second quarter. Caleb Moyer in out of the gun. Nice little swing pass, and there's nobody out there. And there's Nouse. Needs to block. He's got it, but not before he gets to about the 28-yard line of St. Mary's. Out there to make the tackle for the Rough Riders is Taylor Compton.
St. Mary's has had a blitz there, so some of those linebackers that would normally cover Nouse out of the backfield or all the way across the field.
I checked that. That was number 12. That was Luke Bournes on the stop, not Compton. Wapakoneta disguised that one pretty well. Got a man in motion. That's Hauser. Give the ball to Nouse. Or excuse me, that's Moyer. He calls his own number. Kevin Perry makes the stop for the Rough Riders. So it'll be another Wapakoneta first down as the Redskins are moving the football against this Rough Rider defense.
Gain of 11 on the play. Brings up a 1st down for the Redskins from the 17-yard line.
Caleb Moyer in the shotgun. Give the ball to Nouse, right side, squares his shoulders up. He's to the 10, and he loses the football. The ball's loose on the ground. It's covered by the Redskins. So I think with the orange markers going in,
they're
called
saying
it
live ball.
They said it was a fumble.
Yep. That was a big potential opportunity there for St. Mary's. Yeah, that ball was
loose.
Fell out before he hit the ground.
Yeah, and then he kicks it with his foot and then booted it right back to his own player who recovered it. So it'll be 2nd down, and we'll call it 3. Ball is placed at the 10-yard line of St. Mary's. Nouse gets the corner, and he takes it in from 10 yards away. So the Wapakoneta Redskins score again.
Well, we had a couple guys in position, just unable to make the tackle there.
Just a quick pitch to get the ball outside the corners. And there's
Luke
Bournes and Carter Steinberg gets pushed back into the middle of the field, so to speak, and they just run around them for a score. Kyle Beach on to do the point after. The kick is up, and the kick is good. So with 9:15 remaining here in the first half, on the Family Audiology scoreboard, it's the Wapakoneta Redskins 14, the St. Mary's Rough Riders nothing. We'll be back right after this.
Plus One Professionals Real Estate always goes the extra mile. Besides listing and selling, they offer free use of their moving van and a free interior design consultation to their customers. Plus One Professionals, going the extra mile.
This Rough Rider kickoff return is being brought to you by our friends at Varsity Lanes. Kevin Perry and Jacob Kessler back to return the kickoff for St. Mary's. They're standing at the goal line. And this is going to go deep and into the end zone, so it'll be a touchback. The Rough Riders will have it 1st and 10.
Beach is kicking it into the wind this time and still able to get it in the end zone.
Gives the Riders the football. 1st and 10 on the 20-yard line.
St. Mary's, Zach, has shown signs of moving the football, but unfortunately they're not able to put any points on the board. So,
yeah, it was a nice drive last time, all the way down to the 6-yard line.
Yeah.
And just short by 6 inches maybe.
Colton Mabry on the carry. Or excuse me, that's Dominic Osborne on the carry.
And they did it by running, Joe. And that's what I saw on film against Defiance was Wapakoneta was struggling to stop Defiance running. They didn't tackle too well. So I thought that was a place where St. Mary's could take advantage tonight. Did it on the last drive, just not able to finish the drive and score. Hopefully they can put it together here.
We'll give Osborne a gain of 8. We'll call it 2nd down and 2. Give the ball to Mabry, and he's going to dive for a tap house at the square 1st down.
With the carry for the Riders. Tackle made by number 1, Grant Jolly for the Redskins. But it brings up a 1st down for the Riders on the 32-yard line.
Great job by Grant Jolly stepping in the hole and stopping that because Colton Mabry had a nice hole. He could have run. He could still be running, Joe.
Yep. 1st down for the Rough Riders. Ball is placed at their own 32-yard line. Wallace turn, counterback is going to go to Kessler, and he'll go nowhere.
Number 14, Kessler.
Good job by Stolle and also number 8. That's Bryson Pack.
Tackle made by number 8, Pack, and number 1, Jolly for the Redskins. Brings up 2nd and 9 for the Riders from the 33-yard line.
Well, the blockers didn't do a horrible job getting down there and touching, getting on the hip, but running back not able to stay tight enough to him.
Second down and 9. Wallace give the ball to Mabry. He's going to go outside the left side, and he's going to get a couple, but that's it. Redskins just running down.
Yes, St. Mary's seeing a lot more success keeping it inside the tackles tonight. A couple outside plays. We've gotten 5-6 yards on some sweeps to keep them honest, but most of the big runs have been up the middle or maybe like an inside sweep type of thing through the 5 or 6 hole, through the 6 or 7 hole.
Noah Dixon comes into the huddle. He replaces Trey Moore. 7 minutes remaining here in the first half on the Family Audiology scoreboard. Wallace is going to go back to pass. He is pressured, and he's going to go down. He is tackled by number 57 for the Wapakoneta Redskins. That's Jason Rumpala. Just shed his blocker and brought him down from behind, and that'll bring up 4th down and 14 for the Jacob Kessler will do the punting for the Rough Riders. Jolly and Page to receive the punts for the Wapakoneta Redskins. The punt is up and get out of the way. And he gets another roll, and it'll be out at about the 34-yard line of the Wapakoneta Redskins.
Just 6 minutes left here in the second quarter already, Joe. St. Mary's defense really in kind of a critical area. Need to get a stop here. Can't go down by 3 scores, right. I don't think.
So it'll be a 1st and 10 for the Redskins. The ball is placed at their own 35-yard line. Caleb Moyer, the quarterback. Chase Nouse to his left. He'll give the ball to Nouse, and he's going to get about 2 or 3 yards before he's brought down by the Rough Rider defense. Carter Steinberg there. Owen Ott gets off the pile.
Second and 8 for the Redskins from the 37-yard line.
Two receivers to the right, one to the left. Moyer in the shotgun. We've got a timeout called by the Wapakoneta Redskins on the Family Audiology scoreboard. 5:31 remaining in the half, 14-0. Riders trail. We'll be back.
If you're looking to renovate your home, former Rough Rider football standout Craig Hewer is your go-to man. Hewer Renovating is an all-phase residential specialist with over 40 years experience and an A+ Better Business Bureau rating. Improve your investment by giving Hewer Renovating a call at 419-394-8643. And speaking of great teams, St. Mary's Foundry would like to thank its very own team of hardworking employees for their loyalty and dedication. If you're looking for rewarding challenges and first-string wages and benefits, check us out at stmfoundry.com or on hometownopportunities.com. St. Mary's Foundry, where iron and ingenuity meet.
All right, we want to thank our friends once again at the St. Mary's Foundry. They'll bring you our video highlight program shown each and every Saturday after the game on Friday evening. So we want to thank them for sponsoring our highlight program. So it'll be a second down. We're going to call it 8 for the Wapakoneta Redskins, and we're going to do a halfback pass. Oh, boy, he's launching that one out. Uh-oh. Well, there it is. I was curious. Luke Bourne's got his feet tangled up with Page.
Two Roots Pub penalties on that, Joe.
Grant Jolly was the one that threw the football. He's got quite an arm, doesn't he?
Yeah, I did.
Into the wind, by the way. So we'll see what happens. Holding on the Rough Riders has declined. Pass interference on the Rough Riders. It'll be a first down. Here you see it on our Larry Schaff Auto Sales replay. There's Jolly. He just sets it up, launches it, and it looks to me like it's overthrown to begin with. So in all honesty, if the interference wouldn't have happened, it would have been an incomplete pass, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's a bad thing. It didn't look
catchable,
like the most accurate pass, so probably didn't need to hold or pass interfere, but.
Moyer cuts back. We'll give him a gain of about 4 on the play.
With the run for the Redskins. Number 2, Dixon with the tackle for the Riders. Gain of 4 on the play brings up 2nd and 6 from the 44-yard line.
Cameron Dameyer in on the tackle as well for the Rough Riders. You see also number 32. That's Taylor Compton. Jace Nouse, he's going to pick up a Wapakoneta first down as he gets into Rough Rider territory. They'll place the ball at the 38-yard line. So you want to stick around for a Rough Rider trivia question. We've got ourselves a dandy. And tonight we're going to pick 2 winners with the correct answer of tonight's question.
Nobody won last night.
That's right.
And surprisingly enough, nobody from Rider Nation Station took the pizza. So.
Absolutely. Low snap, ball's on the ground. Moyer is going to lose yardage on this particular play. Good job there by the Rough Rider defense. Kevin Perry, Noah Dixon on the bottom of the pile. You see Caleb Turner.
That'll bring up 2nd and 10, just 4 minutes. Clock ticking here in the second quarter.
It's been a pretty fast first half, don't you think?
It really has.
Moyer sends a man in motion, rolls to his right. Oh, he's got a man wide open. And he just throws it out of bounds, but he had Grant Jolly out there on the out and up all by himself. Just didn't get him. That's a credit to the Rough Rider defense putting some pressure on him.
Yeah, good job by that defensive line, getting in his face, getting him to run, because Grant Jolly did a little wheel route right up the sidelines, wide open.
3:38 remaining here in the first half on the Family Audiology scoreboard. Joe Hurlbert, Zach Farrell, Rider Nation Station, glad to have you along. If you'd like to place in the comment section of whatever device you're using, we love to know where you're watching Rider Nation Station, Rough Rider football from. Compton flushes him. Owen Ott leveled him. And I think the pass is caught by Grant Jolly. But I'll tell you what, let's see if we can see the stick that Ott puts on Moyer. Boom.
Wow. Nice catch by Grant Jolly down the field.
We'll call it 4th down, and we'll call it a long 4 for the Wapakoneta Redskins. Checking in is number 3, Grant Stauffer. Going to send 3 receivers to the. Let's check that.
Some confusion here from Wapak.
Well, they're going to call timeout. 2:46 remaining here in the first half. 14-0 on the Family Audiology scoreboard. Rough Riders trail. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back right after this.
At Schaff Auto Sales in St. Mary's, we have vehicles that fit your everyday life, like sports, appointments, vacations, or any other occasion. So before you buy, give us a try. Come see Aaron High, the car guy at Schaff Auto Sales.
Elevate your brand with our top quality promotional items, custom apparel, and visually striking signage. Freedom Marketing Strategies is a Rough Rider owned marketing company with over 50 years of combined experience in marketing, graphic design, and fundraising support. Let us help your business or organization thrive. Contact Sissy or Gail to get started.
Laura Yelton State Farm, servicing the St. Mary's area since 1989. With your life, home, and auto insurance needs. Call or stop in today and see Laura or Logan Yelton for a free quote. Go Rough Riders!
All righty, back in Harmon Field. Joe Hurlbert alongside Zach Farrell. Western Buckeye League encounter Rough Riders and the Wapakoneta Redskins. You see the Rough Riders trail 14-0 on your screen. So it'll be 4th down and 4. Moyer goes back to pass. He's flushed out of the pocket. He's going to let one go, and it's going to fall incomplete. So the Rough Rider defense have stopped him.
Well, hopefully that's a big momentum change for St. Mary's. They got some shots on Moyer that time. He looks a little rattled making that pass. Nice clean, right here at the end of the play you can see just a little hands on him, went to the ground. Time for St. Mary's to see if they're going to run some 2-minute offense here.
Rough Riders send one receiver to the left. We got a counter. Here comes Dominic Osborne. And good support by number 8. That's Bryson Pack.
Just an old-fashioned St. Mary's reverse, but just looked a little too slow, Joe.
Yep. Nice block there, but nobody blocked Bryson Pack, and he stopped Dominic Osborne for no gain, so we'll bring it up. 2nd down and 10. 2:10 remaining here in the first half.
Joe, we got John Dysert watching from La Paz, Mexico.
Colton Mabry. He will pick up a tap house at the square, 1st down, so we'll move the chain. So it would be nice if the Rough Riders could put 6 on the board here before they go into the locker room at halftime.
It would be, but Joe, they've only got 1 timeout and the clock is ticking. 1:50 seconds.
The Rough Riders have the wind behind them if they elect to go to the air. Two receivers split to the left. Wallace gives the ball to Kessler.
Got a first down, stop the clock.
Now they got the tap house at the square, 1st down. I thought they picked it up on the last one, but nonetheless, they get it on their 2nd try. 2nd down and short. They pick it up. Clock continues to run. 1:35 remaining. Two receivers to the left. Lone setback is Mabry. Wallace goes back, and he is brought down by number 57, Jaden Rampula. So we'll give him a loss of about 6 on the play, so it'll be 2nd down and 16. 55 seconds remaining.
Clock's moving, Joe. Keeps continuing to tick.
Here's a double reverse, and here comes Noah Dixon. Dixon will get the ball out to about the 41-yard line. Clock continues to run. We'll call it 3rd down and 11 for the Rough Riders. They need to get a 1st down to stop the clock, but as Zach said, they still have 1 timeout remaining. We'll see if they use it.
I think at this point they're concerned with Wapak getting the ball back with any time as well.
Mabry up the middle. We'll give him a gain of about 4 on the play. That should be the last play of the first half. So with the score on the Family Audiology scoreboard, it's the Wapakoneta Redskins 14, the St. Mary's Rough Riders nothing. We're at half. We'll take a break. We'll come back with our Hewer Renovating halftime show right after this.
Do you find yourself faced with injustice or confronted with a legal matter that you need help resolving? If so, call attorney David Walbacher at 216-225-9181. That's attorney David Walbacher for all your legal needs.
Are you all ready for this? Get your tickets today at www.grandoperahouselive.com/tickets. Stop in at Minster Bank, or tickets will be available at the door.
Tap House at the Square invites you to join us after the game. Located in St. Mary's Square Business Complex, the Tap House is the new place to meet old friends. Best of luck to all Rider athletes and teams. Cheers to a healthy and successful season with lots of wins. See you at the Tap House at the Square.
TV everywhere.
TV everywhere?
That's right, everywhere. You can watch TV from your tablet, your phone, your laptop, any mobile device, anywhere you want.
Laundromat?
Yes.
Grocery store?
Yes.
Park?
Yes.
What if I wanted to watch TV at home?
All your favorite networks all the time. It's TV everywhere from TSC.
It's easy as 1, 2, 3, call TSC.
Fellowship of Christian Athletes is a middle school and high school club looking to spread God's love throughout numerous schools and communities of our local area. FCA's favorite play of the game is both teams joining together in prayer at the conclusion of the game. God bless you, sports fans.
Kogi Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning has brought the best in comfort control and plumbing services to the St. Mary's area for over 57 years. Kogi's takes pride in identifying heating, plumbing, and air conditioning solutions which stand out from the rest. Give Kogi's a call today. Kogi Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, a name you can trust. St. Mary's Eagles 767 is dedicated to promoting the general welfare of the citizens of St. Mary's by giving special attention to public improvements. They are also committed to helping meet the public needs and all that relates to the betterment, convenience, and comforts of the citizens of St. Mary's. For more information on how you can become a member, call 419-394-3257 or stop in during business hours at 404 East Spring Street in St. Mary's. St. Mary's Eagles, 767. People helping people.
All righty, we welcome you back to Harmon Field in Wapakoneta, Ohio. Joe Hurlbert alongside Zach Farrell, where we are at halftime with the score on the Family Audiology scoreboard. It's the St. Mary's Rough Riders 14, the Wapakoneta Redskins 14, the St. Mary's Rough Riders nothing, and it's time now for our Hewer Renovating halftime show, brought to you by our friends at Hewer Renovating, your home run construction company. Give Craig a call at 419-394-8643. On the field, you see right now, got a picture of the St. Mary's Memorial All-Brass Marching Band. They're performing here for the fans at Harmon Field. Of course, we talked about it at the beginning of the broadcast, is that this is a pink-out game. Both teams honoring and Jersey Poff, who passed away and earlier this week. And so I'll tell you what, the effect she had on the lives of not only the St. Mary's community, but the surrounding communities as well. And Wapakoneta fans below us are clad in their pink T-shirts. The Rough Rider fans across the way also in pink T-shirts. And I also had heard that the entire Western Buckeye League tonight playing are all wearing pink of some sort and honoring the life of Jersey Poff. And so quite an honor, quite a legacy she has left. For just the 11 years that she has lived, she made an impact on a lot of people. So, Zach, the Rough Riders struggled a little bit in the first half. They moved the football. They got the ball inside the red zone, and their pink zone, we're going to call it tonight, but nonetheless, was turned away. They have yet to score. Are you winded?
Ran down to use the restroom, and there's a
line?
pretty big crowd. Yeah.
You're good.
Yeah, so St. Mary's put a really nice drive together. Probably the best drive we've seen all year, maybe since last week, that one scoring drive against Defiance. But unfortunately not able to put it in the end zone, and the defense hasn't shown that they can really stop them except for that last time. So second half defense needs to really step up and make some more stops and get offense back on the field.
Keep in mind the Wapakoneta Redskins put 45 points on the scoreboard last week against OG. They've got 14 right here in the first half, so that can be something that the Rough Rider defense can build from in the second half. That they are able to stop them, but they just got to do more things right.
Yeah, the defense has not done they haven't given up big plays, and we've seen them give up a lot of big plays earlier in the year. So it's nice that they haven't given up any big plays, but nonetheless, they've, stopped them only once. So you just can't put your offense. This particular, especially this offense, is not overly dominating. They need a lot of opportunities.
Yeah, we have known from the first 3 previous games that the Rough Riders offense is not designed and built to come from 3 scores down. So they're going to have to keep it close here in the second half. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have more on our Hewer Renovating halftime program right after this.
Are you looking for a fun place to grab a bite to eat and a few drinks? Then stop by Roots Pub on Spring Street in downtown St. Mary's. The kitchen is open from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. The food menu still has all the classic favorites, but now also has some tasty new options. Roots Pub always has a game on and has live entertainment every weekend from some of the best bands around. Check out our Facebook page for a full entertainment schedule and daily food specials. Roots Pub, your go-to place for great food, cold drinks, and a fun atmosphere.
Dr. Compton has been delivering quality chiropractic care for nearly 20 years. He's committed to helping you find relief as quick as possible so there's no lengthy care plans. At Neck and Back Pain Relief Center, most insurances are accepted and walk-ins are always welcome. Conveniently located in downtown St. Mary's across from Chase Bank. To learn more, visit us online at smpainrelief.com and follow us on social media.
It's the name that you want to remember. Neck and Back Pain Relief Center.
Buffalo Wild Wings in St. Mary's, proud to support Rough Rider Athletics and the Memorial Student Athletes. Join Buffalo Wild Wings for each Rough Riders football game, streamed on Rider Nation Station. Buffalo Wild Wings, wings, drinks, sports.
Guarneri's Pizzeria and Pub has partnered with Rider Nation Station this season so that every Friday night, Guarneri's can be Rough Rider Central. Guarneri's will be streaming Rough Rider football live every Friday night at 7, paired with your favorite Rider aid. Call Guarneri's during or after the game to place your pickup order for pizza, wings, or hoagies at 419-394-2244. Remember, Guarneri's, home of the signature Big Ralph.
St. Mary's Rider Rooters has been a pillar of support for all St. Mary's athletes for well over 40 years. Our current membership drive is ongoing, and it has its perks. Consider joining in support of the St. Mary's athletes. Join us at the game or scan the QR code. Go Riders!
Camping is one of America's oldest pastimes, so why lose a minute of family fun when your RV needs service or repair? At Kill RV Service, we offer you the best in service and repairs. Your site or our site, our experienced team will thoroughly inspect and professionally repair your camper or RV so you don't miss a minute of fun. We do insurance and extended warranty repairs and have a complete array of parts in stock. Nobody works harder to keep you camping safely than Kill RV. Call or visit us in Salina or online at killrv.com.
What's the emergency at the Grand? I repeat, what's the emergency at the Grand? Are they searching for somebody? Or are they searching for something? Yes, actors are needed to attend the casting call for the inaugural production of Ditchman. Ditchman 2 and Ditchman 3 have formed with Ditchman to create Ditchman Live on Stage, a clean comedy stage production written by retired St. Mary's City School teacher Joe Ginter and his 5th grade students. If you want to be part of something special, please attend the casting call Saturday, September 9th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. or Monday, September 11th from 6:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. at the Grand. We are looking for local actors, experienced or not, to bring this stage production to life on Sunday, October 29th and Sunday, November 5th.
In the story, science teacher Amy Greiner discovered that the mysterious runoffs from windmills was mixing with agricultural runoff and forming in ditches, and they would then go down to rural cemeteries, somehow mix in with the remnants of souls, and she figured out giving them electricity creates the ball gap. We have Bad Company, Steppenwolf, Nugent, Trenton, Boston, Chicago, so many.
takes to join Foghat on stage at the Grand, please show up to the casting call Saturday, September 9th, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., or Monday, September 11th, 6:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. at the St. Mary's Theater. We need all to attend to make this grand event grand.
And by the way, have you noticed anything unusual near our ditches?
Hello everyone and welcome back to the Hewer Renovating Halftime Show, brought to you by Hewer Renovating, your residential specialist. Call 419-394-8643 for all your home renovation needs. You can see right there on the Family Audiology scoreboard, the Wapakoneta Redskins lead the St. Mary's Rough Riders at halftime 14-0. I'm Zach Farrell. We're going to go through a little bit of stats here. I want to thank Andy Rammel, as always, the official statistician from St. Mary's, getting me some of these. And as I'm running through some stats, we're going to see some Wapakoneta highlights from the first half. St. Mary's has 6 first downs. Wapakoneta has 11. St. Mary's 111 total yards. Wapakoneta 174. Wapakoneta is 5 for 7 for 57 yards. St. Mary's is 0 for 1. Rushing, St. Mary's has 27 attempts for 111 yards. Wapakoneta has 18 rushes for 117 yards. 3 penalties for St. Mary's for 25 yards. 1 penalty for Wapakoneta for just 3 yards. St. Mary's is 1 for 5 on third downs. Wapakoneta is 1 for 2. St. Mary's has 2 punts, the longest being 36 yards. Average drive start, pretty similar for both teams, 26.4 yards for St. Mary's and the 27.3 yard line for Wapakoneta. Time of possession, St. Mary's actually leads a little bit, 13 minutes and 52 seconds to Wapakoneta's 10 minutes. Colton Mabry leading the way, 16 rushes for 67 yards, as long as it was 10 yards. Dominic Osborne, 4 rushes for 44 yards, as long as being that 27-yard run that we saw earlier. Caleb Moyer for Wapakoneta, 5 for 7 for 57 yards passing. Jace Nouse, 9 rushes for 51 yards. Caleb Moyer, 8 rushes for 62 yards, and as long as was a 21-yard scamper. Receiving, Jace Nouse, 2 catches for 39 yards. Grant Jolly, 2 catches for 13 yards. So first half has really been the Caleb Moyer show for Wapakoneta, with help from Grant Jolly and Jace Nouse. And those are some of the highlights that you're seeing here on your screen. The bright side for St. Mary's is that Wapakoneta was able to score 45 points last week against OG, and so their defense has stopped them to just 14 points. The offense has shown signs of some success, rushing the ball all the way down the field, getting stopped at the 6-yard line inside the Kogi Plumbing and Heating red zone. So St. Mary's' offense has shown some life, and their defense was able to make a stop there towards the end of the half. Hopefully they can build on that in their locker room, and we're excited to see if they can do that in the second half.
Zach, you see on your screen the courthouse here in Wapakoneta and the clock tower. And the clock tower, again, the backlighting for the clock tower is in pink to honor the life of Jersey Paul. What a nice gesture by the folks here in Wapakoneta.
Yeah, they've been nothing but welcoming. You can see here on your screen, really shades of pink everywhere. I did just want to say, Joe, we talked about it a little bit earlier, but if anyone has a chance to go to the Wayne Street UMC Facebook page, YouTube page, they're able to watch the funeral service today. And particularly if you watch around the 44-minute mark, that's when Pastor Tim gives his sermon, and just incredibly powerful.
Well, I'll tell you what we're going to do, Zach. Let's take a quick break. We'll come back. Did you give scores around the league?
I did not.
All right, we'll do that. We'll come back with the kickoff for the second half right after this.
If you're looking for a reliable, trustworthy, and efficient roofing company, look no further than Grand Lake Roofing. Whether you need help on a small project or a large job, We want to take the load off your shoulders by providing our specialized services to you. Give Eric and the team at Grand Lake Roofing a call. 567-890-ROOF.
Albert Sporting Goods, outfitting your team since 1980. Our products consist of individual and team equipment for all community organizations, club teams, high school and collegiate sports. We personalize your gear with embroidery, screen printing, digitizing and graphic design with on-site services to deliver quality uniforms, spirit wear, and fulfill every equipment need. Order online now at albertsportinggoods.com.
Hello, I'm Dr. Robert Spees. Welcome to Spees Chiropractic and Wellness Center.
As a family practice, Spees Chiropractic welcomes in patients of all ages. Whether this is your first time or you've done this before, Dr. Spees and his compassionate staff are here for you. What makes Spees Chiropractic unique is their three-tier approach. By using chiropractic care alongside massage therapy and physical therapy, all your health care needs will be treated compassionately and comprehensively. Spees Chiropractic. Make the right choice for your care.
Here at TLC, we expanded our business, so we wanted the security of knowing exactly where all the kids are and what's going on in each of the rooms. We chose Fowler's because we've done all our televisions with them, and they mentioned they have security systems. So we just wanted to go out and look at it, and they were very upfront, and they do excellent work from start to finish. And so we chose Fowler's TV. It's been great for us here at TLC Learning Center, and Fowler's TV would be great for anyone.
Hello, I'm Dr. Ellen Hunter, owner of Family Audiology Associates with offices in Salina and St. Mary's. I am a St. Mary's Memorial graduate and a proud supporter of our Auglaize and Mercer County community. Since 2004, my staff and I have tested and treated the hearing imbalance of many of our infants, children, adults, and elderly in our community, and we would be proud for you or your loved one to be one of our next patients. Call Family Audiology Associates today, your hometown hearing experts, and go Riders!
St. Mary's Legion Post 323, veterans working for veterans and the future of our country. The St. Mary's Legion Post 323 also donates thousands of dollars each year to local summer programs such as Boys State, Girls State, scholarships in education, Boy Scouts, oratorical, and shooting sports. St. Mary's Legion Post 323, remembering the past, living the present, and working for the future.
Back at Harmon Field, Joe Hurlbert alongside Zach Farrell, Rider Nation Station. We're on our Family Audiology scoreboard. The Rough Riders trail 14-0. Zach, let's take a look at some other scores around the Western Buckeye League. OG trails the Elida Bulldogs at the half 16-0. So it's 6 straight quarters that the OG Titans have not scored. Of course, here's a surprise in the Western Buckeye League. The Van Wert Cougars at the half lead the Defiance Bulldogs by a score of 28-20. Kenton leads Bath in the second quarter 20-7, and Salina is shutting out the Shawnee Indians in the second quarter by a score of 21-0. So a few surprises, but most of them have a half to play, as do we here at Harmon Field.
Yeah, I wonder if Castillo was playing for Defiance, because we saw him get injured last week, and they may be missing him on offense.
He's a very big part of their offensive machine. So,
but it also looks like maybe Van Wert's figuring out their offense, which is pretty scary for us.
Exactly. Next week, want to pass it along the way to those that are viewing tonight's ball game. That Rider Nation Station will be on the road, and we will be at OG, as the Rough Riders will be on their 4th road trip out of the first 5 games of the season. So the first half of the season hasn't been very kind to the Rough Riders as far as travel accommodations. So we'll be up at OG to bring you the game between the OG Titans and the St. Mary's Rough Riders. And
yeah, but OG coming off of 6 straight quarters of maybe more of not scoring, though, is kind of what maybe the St. Mary's team needs right now. Some team where a game where they can get some things in tune and hopefully come out on top. get a victory and get some of the kids on the team believing again.
Absolutely. We still have about 2 minutes and 25 seconds remaining before the kickoff of the second half. We're going to take a quick break. We'll come back with the second half kickoff brought to you by our friends at Varsity Lanes in St. Mary's. We'll do that right after this.
Head to Varsity Lanes for the pregame or postgame party, dinner, beverages, and bowling with the best prices in town. Varsity Lanes also specializes in birthday parties or office and corporate parties of all sizes. Varsity Lanes is the home of 2 boys and 2 girls state championship titles. Eat, drink, and bowl where the state winners are built. Proud supporters of Rough Rider Athletics, Varsity Lanes.
Auglaize Equipment Rental is your source for all your equipment needs. Whether you're a contractor or a homeowner with a project, we can help get the job done more efficiently. Check us out at 1900 Salina Road or auglaizeequipmentrental.com or just call 419-394-7883. Auglaize Equipment Rental.
Are you in the need of storage space? At Spring Street Storage, we have several units to help organize your life. From 10 by 10 to 10 by 30, we have units to keep your valuables dry and clean. We offer monthly rentals and long-term discounts. Give us a call at 567-279-1536 for all your storage needs.
Alrighty, back at Harmon Field, Joe Hurlbert alongside Zach Farrell. Both teams huddled around their respective coaches as we get ready to bring you the second half of action here in Wapakoneta. See the Rough Rider fans across the way, dressed in pink. The Rough Riders elected to receive the kickoff in the first half, so they will be doing the kicking off here in the second half. So the Wapakoneta Redskins will get the ball first here in the second half. Did you find one? All right, the clock is set for 12 minutes. We've got a hold up here, a delay.
Not sure what they're waiting on.
I don't either.
It's like both sides want to start.
All righty, here come the Rough Riders kickoff team. This kickoff is being brought to you by our friends at Varsity Lanes in St. Mary's. Jay Snouse and Grant Jolly will be back to receive the kickoff for the Rough Riders. They're standing at their own 20-yard line. Of course, the Wapakoneta front line anticipating that onside kick, but I don't think that would be a good call at this stage of the ball game. But who knows? Anything can happen. Logan Rush will do the kicking for the Rough Riders. Here it is. It is an onside kick, and we'll see what's going to happen. It did go 10 yards for sure. Wapak says they have the football. We'll see.
Onside kick by the Riders.
And the official confirms it'll be first down and 10 for the Wapakoneta Redskins.
Reese Schnarry from Wapak comes up with the ball. Let's watch this replay here. Definitely went 10 yards this time, but Wapak was not surprised.
So it'll be first and 10 for the Wapakoneta Redskins at their own 49-yard line. Moyer under center, give the ball to Jace Nouse.
Number 21, Nouse on the carry for
We'll give him a gain of 5 on the play. We'll call it second down and 5.
Number 7, Perry, and number 10, Steinberg for the Riders. Gain of 4 on the play brings up second and 6 from the 47-yard line for the Redskins.
Just underway here in the second half, 11:20 remaining here in the third quarter. Moyer in the shotgun. Now we've got a Roots penalty flag on the play, and Owen Ott's pretty pumped up again, so apparently this is on the Wapakoneta Redskins. We're going to move it back 5, and it'll be second down. We're going to call it 11 for the Redskins.
Yep, 45 right there on the end. Just took a little flinch, little jump. Joey Truesdale.
Want to remind you that somewhere in the third quarter we'll be bringing you the Rough Rider trivia question, and you can text your answers in the comments section. Ooh, Moyer had a lane, and he was looking toward the end zone, but a good job there by Logan Compton, and also number 93, that's Caleb Turner on the stop.
Moyer just slipped there right up the hole. Nobody really touched him. Pretty fortunate for St. Mary's because he probably would have had a few more yards.
We're going to call it third down and 7. Ball is at the Rough Rider 48-yard line. Jolly in motion. Moyer will roll. He'll throw it out to Jolly, and he's going to pick up a first down. Luke Bourne's out there on the tackle, as is Noah Dixon. So they'll move the chains. The Wapakoneta Redskins get a fresh set of downs.
Good enough for a Redskins first down on the 40-yard line.
St. Mary's in the right type of coverage, just nobody to follow number 1 when he's in motion like that. He's too quick, and nobody really adjusted to get out there and cover him.
First and 10, Wapak at the Rider 40-yard line. Good job by the Rough Rider defense up front. That's number 93. That's Caleb Turner. Also Logan Compton in on the tackle.
Logan Compton doing a nice job.
He was
blowing
the
that
first
play
one.
up.
You see Hunter Mabry there as well, number 33. So the Rough Rider defense pushes them back a yard. It'll be second down, and we'll call it 11. Nice job by the Rough Rider defense. Looks to me like they've made a few adjustments at halftime. Logan Compton getting up the pile.
Yeah, much better job of the guys staying in their lanes. Number 2, Noah Dixon, doing a great job of wrapping up those legs.
This is in Dr. Mike Compton, neck and back pain relief center, money down for the Rough Riders. This is a big down for St. Mary's defense. I look for the Wapakoneta Redskins to go to the air. And Caleb Moyer on the carry. We'll give him just a gain of about 1 on the play, so it'll bring up fourth down, and we'll call it 9. And this will bring up a punting situation for the Wapakoneta Redskins, and Kyle Beach, who also does the kicking and the point afters for Wapak, is also their punter.
Yeah, that was just a little quarterback sweep over here. Pulled a couple guards, tried to run it, and St. Mary's did a great job not getting swept up in any of the blocks and only got a yard out of that.
We got a timeout on the field called. We'll take a quick break with 7:45 remaining on the Family Audiology scoreboard in the third quarter. It's the Redskins 14, the Rough Riders nothing. Back after this.
Plus One Professionals Real Estate always goes the extra mile. Besides listing and selling, they offer free use of their moving van and a free interior design consultation to their customers. Plus One Professionals, going the extra mile.
If you're looking to renovate your home, former Rough Rider football standout Craig Hewer is your go-to man. Hewer Renovating is an all-phase residential specialist with over 40 years experience and an A+ Better Business Bureau rating. Improve your investment by giving Hewer Renovating a call at 419-394-8643.
Back at Harmon Field, Rider Nation Station bringing you the game between the Redskins and the Riders. Joe Hurlbert, Zach Farrell.
Riders had to burn a timeout on that punt, Joe, because nobody was covering the whiteout to the top of the screen. Ooh.
That's going to hit the turf, and it's going to sail into the end zone. Wasn't a very pretty drop either from the
That was nearly blocked, and then very good, fortunate bounce for St. Mary's.
See the block, but watch how he drops at the nose of the football straight down.
Yeah. I think that's a technique, Joe. Somehow that doing it that way makes it fall down, and that's how you get some backspin sometimes.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Rough Riders. The ball placed at their own 20-yard line, 1st and 10. Man in motion. Give the football to number 38.
Caleb Schmidt. Been a few weeks since we've
called his number.
Yep.
Number 38, Caleb Schmidt with the carry for the Rough Riders.
So we'll have to keep an eye on and see if Dominic Osborne is out.
Brings up 2nd and 8 for the Riders.
Or Colton Mabry.
Colton's in at fullback.
Yep, he's there. You're right.
Dominic's back in at right half. Dominic gets the football, goes to the left side. We've got a Roots Pub penalty flag on the play. Sitting on about the 20-yard line. It's going to be against the Rough Riders, so they're going to move the ball back 5.
They're saying illegal shift, Joe. We'll have to see. Usually that means 2 people were in motion at the same time. Wapak accepts it, so they're going to move him back.
Going to bring up 2nd down. Yeah. So we'll call it 2nd down and 14 for the Rough Riders.
Not able to see a lot on that replay, but we'll be sure to look at it in the rules of the game this week with Mark Sisko.
Wallace is going to throw the football. He's got a man wide open, and he just throws it way behind Colton Mabry. And probably not a bad thing that happened, because he would have thrown into double coverage.
Yeah, it looked like a dangerous pass. Wapak not really surprised and had a lot of men in the area.
From the 17-yard line.
3rd down for the Rough Riders. 3rd and 14. Ball is placed at their own 17-yard line.
Riders kind of late getting the play, and some players in. They got 8 seconds left on the play clock. They're going to have to call a timeout. 2 seconds.
And a quarterback is number 4. That's Trey Moore. And Trey puts the ball under his arm. He's going to run it. He's to the 35, to the 40, and he's going to pick up a tap house at the square, 1st down.
They got that play off, Joe. It couldn't have. It had to have been a split second. Trey Moore, look at that speed,
nice
though.
Block there, nice cut there. And he gets it to about the 45-yard line of St. Mary's. So nice run by Trey Moore.
Just a freshman, Joe.
Gee whiz. Now, when I talked to Coach Bo Fry throughout the week during the Bo Fry show, he says the freshman program has a lot of talent. Wallace back in, give the ball to Mabry, and he's not going to go anywhere. As a matter of fact, he's going to lose a yard or 2. So it'll bring up 2nd down. You ready? All right, here we go. This is our Rough Rider trivia question. Of course, there's going to be 2 winners this week. So here you go. In 1972, Craig Hewer was the very first Rough Rider to be awarded first team All-Ohio AP. In 1979, Jeff Sisko was the second AP All-Ohio first-team player selected. The question is, who was the third Rough Rider football player to be awarded All-Ohio first-team AP? Now, I will give you a note. This will rule out some of your guesses. Ronnie Keith in 1977 was first-team All-Ohio UPI, but he was not. He was second-team AP All-Ohio. So that should eliminate Ronnie Keith from your guesses. So who was the third Rough Rider to be awarded AP All-Ohio first team?
Their second of the half.
And there's a little note I might add too. Also remember, there has been one player only in the history of JV football to be All-Ohio ever. That's our good friend in the truck, Dave Weilbacher.
Number one JV football player of all time.
So you can rule Dave out as well. All righty. After a pause in the action, the Rough Riders will have the football. It'll be first, we'll call it second down and 10. The ball is placed at the Rough Rider 45-yard line. Give the ball to Mabry on the sweep. He's to the 50, to the 45. He's going to be brought down at the 40, but not before he picks up a tap house at the square first down. So the Rough Riders are moving the football.
Joe, we've seen a lot of plays on this drive that are probably going to make the St. Mary's Foundry highlight film. I think that one will.
And Trey Moore's long run a
Absolutely.
moment ago. That'll make the St. Mary's Foundry highlight reel tomorrow. Can be seen. Mabry bounces it to the outside, and he'll pick up about 4 on the play. Nice read by Colton Mabry. I'll tell you what, if the Rough Riders can put this drive together and put 6 on the board, I tell you, that will boost their confidence immensely.
And it'll feel like kind of a new ball game, I think.
Yeah.
You just showed your defense came off the field with a ton of momentum. Your offense marches down, scores, some big plays.
Give the ball to Mabry. He's going to go nowhere. A little pushing and shoving after the play. No harm, no foul. I'm sorry, that was Dominic Osborne.
Brings up 3rd and 4 for the Riders on the 34-yard.
Third down and 4 for St. Mary's. Ball is placed at the Wapak 34-yard line. Full house in the backfield. Turn. Give the ball to Osborne. He's got blockers out front, and he's going to come up about 3 yards short of a first down. So I think obviously this is fourth down territory for the Rough Riders. I think they're going to go for it. So they're going to call 4th down and 2.
4 minutes left on the clock. Joe keeps ticking here. Really need to get a score on this drive. Makes things interesting in the fourth quarter if defense can get another stop.
Rough Rider players jumping up and down. They want their offense to pick up this first down in the biggest way. Long count by Wallace. Turn. Give the ball to Mabry, and he's going to pick up a tap house at the square first down, and he's going to be close to the red zone, or the pink zone tonight as we're calling it. But
Colton Mabry just taking the man and just carrying him an extra 5 yards.
I did not hear the statistics in the first half. How many yards did he have in the first half? Do you remember?
Just not a lot.
Okay.
Just 40, 30 maybe. Definitely adding to that.
Wallace. Kevin Perry will take it to the outside.
Perry with the carry for the Riders. Tackle made by
So we'll give him a gain of 1 on the play. We'll call it 2nd down and 9. Clock continues to run on the Family Audiology scoreboard. By the time this play is run, we'll be under 3 minutes here in the third quarter. A very fast-moving game, don't you think?
Absolutely, and especially here in this third quarter with St. Mary's controlling the clock and eating it up on this drive. Just hope that they can get a score here and then able to get it back in the fourth quarter.
Colton Mabry, I believe, on the play.
Mabry with the carry for the Riders, tripped up by Ware and Carnes.
And the Rough Riders are in the Kogi Heating and Plumbing pink zone. Kogi Plumbing and Heating, making sure you are always in the comfort zone as the Riders make it into the pink zone for, I think, the second time tonight? Or is this the third?
I think second time.
Second time?
Just the second time tonight.
So we'll see if they can make some things happen and get some points on the board. Wallace is going to go up top. He's going to flush out of the pocket, tuck it and run. He's to the 20, 15, and he's going to be shoved out of bounds. No flag on the play as Wallace hits the deck pretty hard.
Yeah, I think it was a clean play, though.
Yeah.
Still got pushed while he was still in bounds, trying to reach for every yard there. This is, needless to say, huge fourth down here.
Yeah, he was shoved in bounds. Clock will start on the snap, 1:58 remaining. Big play for the Rough Riders. We're going to call it 4th down and 3. This is a big play in this football game. This is a momentum breaker right here. Mabry bounces to the outside, and he's going to be shoved out of bounds at about the 10-yard line, so it should be a tap house at the square, first down.
Absolutely.
Nice blocking at the corners, and nice read by Colton Mabry to bounce it to the outside. He'll pick up the first down.
There's some nice play calling here, Joe, because what St. Mary's is doing is they're lining up in these formations, and they're seeing where Wapak is just not putting a lot of guys, and it's just easy. Just toss sweep to him. There's just two guys there to block, and you got Colton Mabry who can probably run one of them over even if they don't get blocked.
And I've always been a fan of the pitch sweep because I'll tell you why, because it gets you out around the corners a little bit quicker without having to handle the football. Dominic Osborne takes it to the left side, and he's going to get it to about the middle of the field, but little to no gain.
Osborne with the carry for the Riders, brought down by Rampula and Ware for the Redskins.
This would be an interesting time to see a naked boot or something like that, Joe.
You know, it would be interesting to bring Moore in and let him run the corner. I have no idea. Second down and 10 for the Rough Riders. Right up the middle.
Osborne with the carry for the Riders. Dives for 4 yards.
Riders continue to march through the Kogi Plumbing and Heating red zone.
Yes, they do.
Pink zone tonight.
So we're going to call it 3rd down and goal from the 6-yard line.
Under a minute now, Joe. 45 seconds on the clock in the third quarter.
Full house in the backfield. Give the ball to Osborne. He's got a blocker out front, and the Redskins quickly close in on that left side. So we'll give him a gain of about 2 on the play.
And another 4th down.
We'll bring up 4th down and 4.
59 just pulls through that hole there, and he's got a guy right in front of him and just needs to attack him. Can't hesitate.
Here comes Trey Moore. Yep, Trey Moore's into the ball game. He's going to go wide to the right. 7 seconds remaining in the third quarter. They get the play off. Osborne, give the ball to Perry, and he's going to be.
Oh, here comes
the pack, and it's like a scrum. And the Wapakoneta Redskins turn the Rough Riders away on downs. Boy, the Rough Riders chewed up a lot of time in the third quarter, and they come up empty inside the red zone. That's going to end our third quarter of play on the Family Audiology scoreboard. It's the Wapakoneta Redskins 14, the St. Mary's Rough Riders nothing. We'll be back with the final 12 minutes right after this. And speaking of great teams, St. Mary's Foundry would like to thank its very own team of hardworking employees for their loyalty and dedication.
If you're looking for rewarding challenges and first-string wages and benefits, check us out at stmfoundry.com or on hometownopportunities.com. St. Mary's Foundry, where iron and ingenuity meet.
At Schaff Auto Sales in St. Mary's, we have vehicles that fit your everyday life, like sports, appointments, vacations, or any other occasion. So before you buy, give us a try. Come see Aaron High, the car guy at Schaff Auto Sales.
Elevate your brand with our top quality promotional items, custom apparel, and visually striking signage. Freedom Marketing Strategies is a Rough Rider owned marketing company with over 50 years of combined experience in marketing, graphic design, and fundraising support. Let us help your business or organization thrive. Contact Sissy or Gail to get started.
Alrighty, we welcome you back to Harmon Field, Wapakoneta, Ohio. As you see again the clock tower on the courthouse here in Auglaize County, Wapakoneta, Ohio. Nice gesture again in honoring the life of Jersey Poth.
Well, the good news for St. Mary's is Wapak's got their backs against the end zone here.
Well, this run here is going to get them out a little bit, give them a little breathing room as they get it out to about the 10-yard line.
Spoke too soon, Joe.
Tackle for the Riders made by Steinberg. A gain of 8 on the play. It brings up 2nd and 2 from the 10-yard line for the Redskins.
So we got one correct answer on our trivia question, correct?
One so far.
All right. We'll wait, and we'll go about halfway through the fourth quarter. We'll give the answer to that. Wapak 2nd down and 2.
Schnarry again on the carry for the Redskins.
And Schnarry picks up the first down for the Wapakoneta Redskins. I don't know, the question that I ask is how much did that, not putting it in the end zone, take the wind out of the sails of the Rough Riders? I mean, they were there. They had Wapaks back to their own goal line, and just good defensive front play by the Wapakoneta Redskins turns the Rough Riders away.
Yeah, I mean, it's 14-14 right now, Joe, if we can score from the 6 and the 2-yard line.
Absolutely. Moyer under center. I believe this is Jay Snouse.
Nouse with the carry for the Redskins. Brought down by Turner for the Riders. In a 2 on the play.
Well, let me give another clue.
Okay.
Because everybody is guessing it's a running back. It is not a running back. How about that?
Tell him, give him the question again.
All right, the question is, who is the third Rough Rider player to be named to the All-Ohio First Team AP team? Craig Hewer was the first one, Jeff Sisko was the second one, and we're looking for the third player named.
Not a running back.
It's not a running back.
Big hint.
This will light it up, won't it?
That's okay. We want a lot of correct answers.
Absolutely. We want to give these pizzas away for sure. And again, we're giving away two pizzas to Guarneri's Pizzeria and Pub. And of course, keep in mind, Dave Weilbacher, first team AP All JV team. No, he's not included. Oh, there's a screen and they throw it into the ground.
Ooh, almost picked off.
Good pressure.
Avery.
Logan Compton put Caleb Moyer to the ground.
Watch Logan Compton right here, 31.
Look at
in
this.
your face right
Boom.
now.
Oh, yeah.
Nice clean hit, too.
Absolutely. So it'll bring up 4th down, and we're going to call it 7. So the Wapakoneta Redskins are going to punt the football. 9:23 remaining in the contest. Riders still trail 14-0 on the family audiology scoreboard. Steinberg and Dixon back to return the punt for Wapak. The wind is behind punter Kyle Beach. And he drops the football, and he gets it off. Get out of the way. And that takes a Wapakoneta roll. And it'll be down at the St. Mary's, we'll call it the 40-yard line. So the Rough Riders, fairly decent field position, will have to go 60 yards.
Well, there's still some life, Joe. 9 minutes left in the fourth quarter. 14 points is not a mountain that they can't climb.
Absolutely. And the Rough Riders have been close all season long to busting the big play. I mean, I'm taking it 60 yards to the end zone. They've been close. They just haven't been able to get over the hump. Trey Moore, the freshman at quarterback, turn. He's going to pull it down. He's going to throw the football. And he's going to be flushed out of the pocket, and he's going to be smothered. So we've got a Roots Pub penalty flag on the field. I'll tell you what, Trey Moore is not very big. We talked about that. He's got good speed, good quickness, and just a freshman.
Well, this is one of those penalties, Joe, is holding in the backfield. But this year, a new rule change says that holding penalties get counted off from the line of scrimmage when they're in the backfield. So Wapakoneta is actually going to decline this, take 2nd and 15 over 1st and 20. We talked about with Mark Sisko on the show. We probably see it a couple times this year, especially with St. Mary's and the way they rush in the backfield.
Nice pitch and catch from Wallace to Steinberg. So we'll give him a gain of 10. We'll bring it down. It'll be 3rd down and 5 for the Rough Riders. So this brings up a big play for St. Mary's.
Yeah, nice pocket and nice spiral. Good job by Carter Steinberg, looking it into his hands before he takes off.
And he's going to be short of the 1st down. I think the ball carrier is Mabry.
Another 4th down here, Joe. Saw St. Mary's convert 2 4th downs. Unfortunately, get stopped on the 3rd on the 2-yard line.
We'll call it 4th down and 2. The Rough Riders need a 1st down to keep this drive alive. Wallace goes back. He's going to throw it out to Steinberg. Steinberg makes one defender miss, but he's brought down, but not before he picks up a tap house at the square 1st down. Nice pitch and catch from Wallace to Steinberg.
Yeah, just another great pocket and great ball. Tight spiral right in the breadbasket.
Breaks the tackle of Jolly and then was brought down, but not before they pick up the 1st down. 7:28, clock is ticking. Give the ball to Mabry. Picks up good yardage. We'll give him a gain of about 7 on the play, 6 or 7 on the play. Depends on where they spot the football. We'll give him a gain of 6. So the Rough Riders need to probably play with a little bit more urgency, don't you think?
Yeah, clock is ticking. Just hit 7 minutes. And we haven't seen this offense be able to make a lot of big plays. We know they can't throw the ball down the field incredibly well. Need to get a quick score here.
Wallace, we got
holding.
A penalty flag on the play. He goes down.
He might be injured.
He's going to be slow to get up. He's limping.
Wallace took a shot at the end of this play there.
Right at the legs.
Yep, went upside down.
Boy, keep in mind, Cody Wallace has been injured the majority of his career. Broken collarbone his sophomore year, and then I think last year was his ankle. I'll tell you what, it's just, and you don't know how much that plays on the psyche of an individual, of an athlete.
Well, he's a tough kid, and he's back in the game now, Joe.
He is. Receiver split wide to the right and the left. Wallace 3-step drop, fakes, goes up, and he's going to air it out, and he overthrows his intended receiver, which is Carter Steinberg. So it'll bring up 3rd down and 14 for the Rough Riders.
Just a little pump and go there. Try to get the defender to bite on the stop, and then you turn around and throw the fade.
Trey Moore wide to the left. And they're going to throw it back, but he's going to be smothered by two Wapakoneta defenders, so it's going to be a loss on the play for the Rough Riders. And I'll tell you what, it'll be third down, and we're going to call it 21, fourth down and 21, and you could put a small house on this property right here that they've got to make up.
Yeah, 21 yards is tough.
So we'll see what happens. Obviously, to me, it's a passing situation for the Rough Riders. We'll see how many receivers they put in the route or what they're going to do. They may try to do some misdirection, counter, double reverse. Steinberg left, Moore right. Wallace straight back. He's going to let one go.
He's got
He's
single
throwing it out to
coverage.
Moore, and it is picked off. Grant Jolly picks it off for the Wapakoneta Redskins. Just good position by Jolly.
It's going to be a Spring Street Storage turnover. Haven't seen too many of them this game, Joe. We saw a fumble early on that Wapak was able to recover. Thank our friends at Spring Street Storage for sponsoring us. Haven't seen a lot of sacks either. They sponsored the turnovers and sacks. Unfortunately, that one goes against St. Mary's. But on a fourth down like that, it kind of functions like a punt.
Exactly.
It doesn't help St. Mary's, though, when you're down 14-0 with 5 minutes and 35 seconds left.
Clock is the ally of the Wapakoneta Redskins, obviously. All righty. Here's the answer to our Rough Rider trivia question. We'll read the question again. 1972, Craig Hewer was first Rough Rider to be awarded first team AP All-Ohio. 1979, Jeff Sisko was the second AP All-Ohio first team selection. Our question was, who was the third? The correct answer, in 1990, Dave Bowman was an offensive lineman for the Rough Riders. He was selected as a first team All-Ohio AP selection, and he is the father of Rough Rider Ross Bowman, number 78, who's playing here tonight. So
pretty neat.
So that was pretty neat. And I tell you what, I want to thank Jeff Genner for sending us that information. And I'll tell you what, he sent a whole list of winners, not only in football, but of basketball, baseball, girls, basketball. So I want to thank Joe Genner for sending us that. So I think we had at least one person.
After we gave some clues, we actually had quite a few.
Now we got more. Okay, so now we got to put them into the random number generator, correct?
That's right.
All right. This is a Mike Compton neck and back pain relief money down for the Rough Riders. Jason House on the carry, and he's going to pick up the first down. So Redskins will get a first down. They're going to say he was short. Okay, it looked to me like he was going to get the first down, but he's going to say he's short by about a yard. Clock continues to run, 3:42 remaining in this contest. Fourth down and short. Redskins are going for it. 3:23, and the Rough Riders jump. So the Wapakoneta Redskins are going to get a first down via the penalty. So they'll mark off 5.
Flag on the play will be offsides on the Riders. Gives the Redskins first and 10 on the 33-yard line.
Well, I'll tell you what, that hurt the Rough Riders. Gives the Wapakoneta Redskins a fresh set of downs. Clock continues to roll. 27 seconds on the play clock. We're going to be under 3 minutes when they snap the football. They're in no hurry whatsoever.
Yeah, it was just back-breaking there for St. Mary's.
First and 10, Wapak. Moyer We'll give the ball to Schnarry. Schnarry fighting. He's going to be close to a first down.
Schnarry with the carry for the Redskins. Battles for a gain of about 10 on the play. Brought down by Ott and
Ott comes up a little gimpy.
For a Redskins first down on the 43-yard line.
First and 10 for the Wapakoneta Redskins. Again, they are in no hurry. The clock is the ally of the Redskins. 2:20 remaining and ticking. 15 seconds on the play clock. They'll wait till this gets down to about the 2-minute mark before they snap the football. 5 seconds on the play clock. Give the ball to Schnarry. Schnarry chews up big chunks of yardage. He's going to be taken down at the Wapak 49-yard line. We're under 2 minutes.
Schnarry on the carry for the Redskins. Gains 5 on the play.
Clock is stopped.
Down by Perry and Steinberg for the Riders.
I think Schnarry is injured. He's going to come off the field. He's either injured, and I think he might be injured, or he either has blood coming from his arm, but I think he's just injured.
Joe, our two winners tonight on the trivia question, we have John Dysert.
I know John.
And we have Matt Axe.
All right. Congratulations to John Dysert. And Matt Axe. They can go to Laura Yelton State Farm Insurance on Spring Street in St. Mary's during regular business hours, and they'll pick up a certificate, and they will receive a 15-inch pizza from Guarneri's Pizzeria and Pub. So we want to thank all of them, and congratulations once again to John Dysert and Matt Axe, our two winners tonight. And we had two because we didn't give anything away last week, which was a pretty good question, to be honest with you, last week. Made you think. Third down, we're going to call it 2.
Looked a little bit early movement there, but I don't know if we're going to get a lot of flags with under a minute.
Joey Truesdale on the carry. And the game clock is stopped as they set the chains. Now it's running. 23 seconds on the play clock, 29 seconds on the game clock. So this should be the last play of the ball game. The Wapakoneta Redskins going into their victory formation, and this should just about do it. I don't get that. I don't get that whatsoever. That's the ball game, and the final score as the two teams shake hands. It's the Wapakoneta Redskins 14, the St. Mary's Rough Riders nothing. We're going to take a break. We'll come back with the Heuer Renovating post-game show right after this.
Laura Yelton State Farm, servicing the St. Mary's area since 1989. With your life, home, and auto insurance needs. Call or stop in today and see Laura or Logan Yelton for a free quote. Go Rough Riders!
Do you find yourself faced with injustice or confronted with a legal matter that you need help resolving? If so, call attorney David Walbacher at 216-225-9181. That's attorney David Walbacher for all your legal needs.
Are you all ready for this? Get your tickets today at www.grandoperahouselive.com/tickets. Stop in at Minster Bank, or tickets will be available at the door.
Tap House at the Square invites you to join us after the game. Located in St. Mary's Square Business Complex, the Tap House is the new place to meet old friends. Best of luck to all Rider athletes and teams. Cheers to a healthy and successful season with lots of wins. See you at the Tap House at the Square.
TV everywhere.
TV everywhere?
That's right, everywhere. You can watch TV from your tablet, your phone, your laptop, any mobile device, anywhere you want.
Laundromat?
Yes.
Grocery store?
Yes.
Park?
Yes.
What if I wanted to watch TV at home?
All your favorite networks all the time. It's TV everywhere from TSC.
It's easy as 1, 2, 3, call TSC.
All righty, we welcome you back to Harmon Field. You can, for our Heuer Renovating post-game show, you see the two teams huddled at midfield. That's the Fellowship of Christian Athletes that encourage them to do this. And keep in mind, it's all voluntary. You don't have to do that at the end of a ball game. But we're going to make a change in our winner, and we're going to give our second pizza to Pam and Denny Vossler. And the reason being is John Dysert is not able to make it to Lori Yelton's next week because he lives in Mexico.
we said that earlier, too. We said he was watching from Mexico. So.
Yeah, he did. But I thought he might have been vacationing in Mexico and he would be back. So Danny Vossler and Pam Vossler and Matt Axe will receive the two pizzas. Pick up your certificate at Lori Yelton's. Of course, 14-0 here. We got some other scores around the Western Buckeye League.
Yeah, it's
and the big one that I saw is Van Wert still leads Defiance by a score of 36-34. So that's a big ball game in the Western Buckeye League.
Yeah, in the fourth quarter, so you just wonder how they're battling that out. Who has the ball right now? Where's that one going? Elida winning big over Ottawa Glandorf, 30-6. Kenton and Bath in a little bit of a dogfight there, maybe. It's Kenton up 20-14. So Bath clawing their way back. Halftime still shown on this app. Salina Bulldogs are up 21-0 over Shawnee. A couple heavy passing teams there, so maybe they just had a slow game. And showing final, obviously, here in Wapakoneta.
Let's see, did we miss any? Of course, the Titans. The Titans trail 30-6 over Elida. As you mentioned, of course, that'll be the Rough Riders' opponent next week. So we're going to be on the road. We'll be there to bring you all the action of the Riders against the OG Titans, and it should be a battle because both teams are offensively, they're struggling. And so, we could be there for about a day and a half if somebody scores. We're going to take another break. We're going to come back and we're going to have stats. Hopefully, if not, we're going to wrap things up from Harmon's Field when we do that, when we come back right after this.
Fellowship of Christian Athletes is a middle school and high school club looking to spread God's love throughout numerous schools and communities of our local area. FCA's favorite play of the game is both teams joining together in prayer at the conclusion of the game. God bless you, sports fans.
Kogi Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning has brought the best in comfort control and plumbing services to the St. Mary's area for over 57 years. Kogi's takes pride in identifying heating, plumbing, and air conditioning solutions which stand out from the rest. Give Kogi's a call today. Kogi Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, a name you can trust. St. Mary's Eagles 767 is dedicated to promoting the general welfare of the citizens of St. Mary's by giving special attention to public improvements. They are also committed to helping meet the public needs and all that relates to the betterment, convenience, and comforts of the citizens of St. Mary's. For more information on how you can become a member, call 419-394-3257 or stop in during business hours at 404 East Spring Street in St. Mary's. St. Mary's Eagles, 767. People helping people.
Are you looking for a fun place to grab a bite to eat and a few drinks? Then stop by Roots Pub on Spring Street in downtown St. Mary's. The kitchen is open from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. The food menu still has all the classic favorites, but now also has some tasty new options. Roots Pub always has a game on and has live entertainment every weekend from some of the best bands around. Check out our Facebook page for a full entertainment schedule and daily food specials. Roots Pub, your go-to place for great food, cold drinks, and a fun atmosphere.
Dr. Compton has been delivering quality chiropractic care for nearly 20 years. He's committed to helping you find relief as quick as possible so there's no lengthy care plans. At Neck and Back Pain Relief Center, most insurances are accepted and walk-ins are always welcome. Conveniently located in downtown St. Mary's across from Chase Bank. To learn more, visit us online at smpainrelief.com and follow us on social media.
It's the name that you want to remember. Neck and Back Pain Relief Center.
Buffalo Wild Wings in St. Mary's, proud to support Rough Rider Athletics and the Memorial Student Athletes. Join Buffalo Wild Wings for each Rough Riders football game, streamed on Rider Nation Station. Buffalo Wild Wings, wings, drinks, sports.
Guarneri's Pizzeria and Pub has partnered with Rider Nation Station this season so that every Friday night, Guarneri's can be Rough Rider Central. Guarneri's will be streaming Rough Rider football live every Friday night at 7, paired with your favorite Rider aid. Call Guarneri's during or after the game to place your pickup order for pizza, wings, or hoagies at 419-394-2244. Remember, Guarneri's, home of the signature Big Ralph.
St. Mary's Rider Rooters has been a pillar of support for all St. Mary's athletes for well over 40 years. Our current membership drive is ongoing, and it has its perks. Consider joining in support of the St. Mary's athletes. Join us at the game or scan the QR code. Go Riders!
Camping is one of America's oldest pastimes, so why lose a minute of family fun when your RV needs service or repair? At Kill RV Service, we offer you the best in service and repairs. Your site or our site, our experienced team will thoroughly inspect and professionally repair your camper or RV so you don't miss a minute of fun. We do insurance and extended warranty repairs and have a complete array of parts in stock. Nobody works harder to keep you camping safely than Kill RV. Call or visit us in Salina or online at killrv.com.
All righty, we welcome you back once again to Harmon Field, where our final score is the Wapakoneta Redskins 14, the St. Mary's Rough Riders nothing, on a pink-out night in honoring the life of Jersey Poff. And, of course, you see on your screen, again, the clock tower on the courthouse with the background of the face of the clock in pink. We do have some statistics in the ball game, and once again, we want to thank Andy Rammel, who sent it to. We had some technical issues. Zach's phone died, but we got it all worked out. So let's
thank you, Andy.
Let's do some stats.
First down, St. Mary's 11, Wapakoneta 17. Total yards, St. Mary's 211, Wapakoneta 246. Passing, St. Mary's 2 for 5, 1 interception. Wapakoneta 7 for 9. Passing net yards, St. Mary's 20, Wapakoneta 75. St. Mary's had 47 rushes for 191 yards. Wapakoneta had 35 rushes for 171 yards. St. Mary's had 6 penalties for 45 yards. It really hurt them. Wapakoneta had 2 penalties for 8 yards. St. Mary's was just 2 for 11 on third downs. Wapakoneta was 4 for 7. 2 punts for both teams with some nice averages around 40 yards. Average drive start, exactly the same for both teams.
Really?
25.3 yard line for both. Time of possession, St. Mary's 25 minutes and 5 seconds. Wapakoneta 17 minutes and 20 seconds. Looking individually, Cody Wallace was 2 for 5 for 20 yards. Passing, Colton Mabry was 24 rushes for 112 yards. His longest was a 15-yard run. Dominic Osborne, 9 for 55 for 27 yards. Receiving, Carter Steinberg, 2 for 3, two catches on 3 attempts, and for 20 total yards. For Wapakoneta, Caleb Moyer, 7 for 9, 75 yards. Passing, rushing, Jason Nouse, who, as we learned, is also Dominic Osborne's cousin.
Yep.
15 rushes for 65 yards and a touchdown. Caleb Moyer, 11 rushes for 70 yards. And Reese Schnarry, 6 rushes for 31 yards. He really came alive in the second half. We didn't see much of him in the first. Overall, Joe, 14-0 with 2 trips, not just only in the Kogi red zone, but also inside the 10-yard line.
Right.
Ending on the 6-yard line and the 2-yard line. Both of those should have been in the end zone on those drives, and we're looking at overtime right now potentially.
Absolutely. And keep in mind, the Wapakoneta Redskins scored 14 points in the first half. They did not score in the second half, so hats off to the Rough Rider defense. They made some adjustments. They did an outstanding job keeping the Redskins out of the end zone.
Yeah, you never want to say that there's no such thing as a good loss,
Right.
but tonight St. Mary's coaches have to be excited about the way that their team looked in the second half. We saw a team out there in the second half that had flashes of St. Mary's Rough Rider teams for the past few years, and we need to see them build on that. Next week's going to be a great opportunity to tune some of those things up. If they want to try to make the playoffs, they're going to probably need to win out.
Absolutely. Well, that's going to conclude our broadcast tonight from Harmon Field in Wapakoneta. We want to thank our entire Rider Nation Station crew. They do an outstanding job in the truck and on the cameras and along the sidelines. And, of course, for my partner, Zach Farrell, I'm Joe Hurlbert. Once again, our final score from Harmon Field. This is Wapakoneta Redskins 14, the St. Mary's Rough Riders nothing. We'll be on the road next week to bring you the game between the OG Titans and the St. Mary's Rough Riders. And until next week, so long, everyone.
Thanks for watching another episode of Rider Nation Station. Help us help you by subscribing on YouTube or following us on Facebook.